So what's your first experience with Thundercats? Mine was like the original 80s cartoon.
Mine was Family Guy. That's it.
Yeah, I just knew it was like a big thing my dad liked. And then, that's basically it. I never really had much experience, but I did watch a bit of the newer reboot show. I still can't say I fully watched it or I didn't know that much about it, but I do know it is, like, really good quality. But, like, people sleep on action cartoons so much. The biggest example I can always think of is, people were just really mad about Teen Titans Go a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
I can guarantee if Teen Titans was still running, or if they had a Teen Titans run at the time that was not a comedy, nobody would give a shit, and everyone would have been ignoring it. Because Young Justice is literally the same thing, but with the rest of the younger DC characters. Like, same, like, just as good quality action show, but nobody gave a shit. Nobody watched it. I actually have watched quite a bit of the 80s He Man. I actually really like it.
Yeah.
I love He Man.
One of my favorite episodes actually is one where Skeletor basically tricks He Man into thinking that he killed or injured a civilian person. And it's actually really interesting because just from that alone, just knowing that he puts someone in harm's way actively, he gives up his powers in the sword. And the rest of them have to convince him it wasn't, it was a farce.
It was a fake, you fool.
I don't know, just seeing that type of even though it's really cheesy, it's just him saying
Well, it's just I understand. He's all heroic and
yeah. I just like seeing any character progression or seeing how characters think in 80s cartoons, because you didn't really get a lot of that often. It wasn't until 90s cartoons where they started getting psychological. Well, maybe not psychological, but they started having a bit more depth.
more feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know the 2003 cartoon was also really fucking good.
Oh yeah.
I've only ever seen the Skeletor portion, or about how he went from Hector to Skeletor. But just from that alone, I'm more interested. I just haven't actually looked it up because there's just so much else.
Here's the thing. Skeletor's actually something you should be scared of instead of just some goofy numbskull.
Yeah.
Instead of being just Papyrus, he's actually a fucking threat.
Oh, cool. But from what I've seen, he still has the voice.
Yeah, he still has the voice, but it's not pushed to this goofy extent. It's more quiet and subdued.
Yeah.
So it's more seeming.
You know what I
Kind
love
of.
most about Skeletor? He works as both serious and goofy.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the cool thing about He Man. He can work as both.
Yeah.
My favorite part is where they show human Skeletor, and he literally just has the supervillain mustache, trolling mustache.
That of course he does. That's so in character.
Well, maybe it's the way you're dressed.
Maybe it's... God.
Maybe it's just 'cause you're ugly.
I still can't get over the revelation of this year.
Yeah, I'm not even surprised, because I've been fucking saying that Sans is just Patrick for ages, and I'm glad everyone else...
Yeah, when everyone plays Undertale, they always use Patrick's voice to voice Sans.
Yeah.
And then just Skeletor for Papyrus, of course.
I remember having a discussion about that with someone where they were saying why do they always give him a Papyrus voice when his canonical one is screechy? And it's because the Skeletor one just gives him so much more personality.
Yeah.
It sounds a lot better than this.
Yeah.
What would Sans look a human? Sans look human.
That would be pretty.
Stand
Oh!
Dude!
But,
hearing the Patrick thing makes me wonder if any of the other voices are samples from stuff.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, they're all probably more obscure sources though, or Earthbound sound effects.
But 80 shows were interesting because you had He Man, which is like techno barbarian, and then got Thundercats with that weird surreal kind of stuff. I don't know, like I don't know if I should call it surreal because it's been a fucking long time since I watched the Thundercats show. So I'm probably like going off of like vague memories. Mystery, that's what it has. It has like this big, like, it's a very mysterious alien world.
Oh.
Even though it's called like Third Earth.
The name alone makes you wonder, like, what happened here.
Yeah.
And there had to have been a civilization at some point, because there's like robots and old castles.
I'm legitimately intrigued now. Like, no other 80s cartoon has had that, like, layer of sort of intrigue to it.
Yeah, there definitely had to be some sort of war of some kind.
Or maybe
Or something.
Or maybe there's a horrible, horrible disease.
Maybe, like, people made robots and they just kind of took over or something. Because there's robots, like you just said.
Well, I remember one robot.
Oh.
That's why I said there was one robot.
Oh, I thought you said there was sorry.
There was a singular robot. I wonder if the all of the episodes of original episodes of Thundercats are on YouTube. Probably not. But I mean, like, it's the 2003 He Man cartoons all on YouTube. But so, I guess it could be.
Yeah.
Oh,
I guess it depends.
Oh, we should super watch the 2003 show together too.
Yeah, depending how long, I know how long it is.
It's like 30 episodes.
Oh, cool.
Because it got cut short.
Oh yeah, I know they confirmed they're actually working on a new He Man show.
Actually, it's supposed to be a continuation of the original.
Ooh.
That I didn't know. From what I expected, it was. From what I heard, it was Netflix that announced it, so I thought it was going to be set within the same new timeline as the She-Ra show, which I hear is really freaking good, despite everyone mad that they don't have copy-paste designs.
Yeah, I kind of thought people would be kind of like, whoa, look at how different they all look, because in the original She-Ra, they all literally looked copy-pasted but with different color palettes.
I just, like, my one fear for the He Man show is that they tried to make it too much like the original. Like, you know what I mean?
Not really. I doubt they will.
Yeah.
Like, they're probably going to take it in a different direction.
I feel like they're gonna make it kind of a cross between, like modernizing it, but making it also kind of like the classic He Man. Like, there'll be like a in-between, I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, goofy when it needs to be, serious when it needs to be.
Yeah, that would be perfect.
I can totally see them, like, cheesing up Skeletor, though.
Yeah. I would definitely love for, like, if they still give him, like, the goofy voice, like, he's in-depth but still goofy.
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool.
But then he just, like, goes, like, serious mode and is, like, a genuine threat.
Yeah.
Like, in between would be the best thing for the He-Man, in my opinion.
Like the Kid Icarus and Disney versions of Hades
Yes!
is the ultimate, like, not a threat, but also a threat.
Goofy but a threat.
Yeah. Or alternatively, something kind of like Bill Cipher I also think of, where, like, the goofiness is what makes them scary.
Yes.
I wonder what they're gonna do.
Or Mark Hamill Joker.
Yeah!
Here's my one, like, curious thing is, like, will the He-Man show be linked with the She-Ra show? Like, I imagine they...
I think that... I'd like that, honestly.
Like, I imagine they would. Sword of Omens is cooler looking and more cooler in function than the Power Sword from He-Man.
Imagine if that's how you drown. You just kind of slap on top of the water and then you just get under.
I mean, if you belly flop.
Belly flopping in jello. That's basically what... Well, I guess that is goo. So I guess it makes sense that you sit there for a bit and then just kind of slowly sink.
Like, it's what I have, like, Family Guy and American Dad on so much whenever I draw.
Yeah, it's definitely good. Like, it's not a show where you really have to pay attention to. Like,
Yeah.
You can occasionally get, like, a little giggle. It is a good show to have on the background. It's
Yeah.
SpongeBob.
Yes.
Mostly because we've probably seen all the episodes, you don't really have to pay attention that hard.
I mean, that's why I like Family Guy on the background so much.
Oh yeah.
It's just because, like, wow, yeah, I suck at platforming these today.
Well, you are talking while you're doing it.
Yeah.
Which is really hard.
Thank fuck I did it.
Thank Shard.
Thank Sharp I did it.
Oh, you did it! You did it! Now for the game to crash. You found the crystal!
Yay! You found the toot newt. Oh, I love how that guy follows you. Like his head turns.
He's making sure you don't do anything sketchy.
Yeah, they all do.
Yeah. He looks like someone.
Grug. Oh wait, I messed up big time. I have to.
It's
Yeah, is that speed?
Flint Lockwood's dad.
Oh my god. Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and
Lee.
pizza.
Ooh, baby traveler.
Krusty Krab, pizza
Is the pizza, yeah, for you and me.